This is Coach Tara Woodruff, the Helpful Entrepreneur, and it's almost midnight, the 24th. Tomorrow at midnight, or in 2 minutes, it's going to be my mom's 70th birthday. I'm so excited, and I'm super proud of her. She's a pretty amazing woman. We can talk about amazing, that's her. But that's not what I want to talk about tonight. I'm feeling kind of like, I'm so tired right now. The thunder and lightning outside is just intense, and poor puppies are all freaking out. And I'm just feeling kind of mellow. I got to do a lot of meditation tonight and getting centered. But what I wanted to talk about tonight was something that my dear friend Kara of Team Ara, Canavo, shared with me a webcast called Wake Up Before. Let me click on it so I can read it to you, right? Wake Up Before You're Dead. And it's with Jay Kapuzik. I guess he's a big shot. I don't know who he is. I've never heard of him. But he looks familiar. He looks like he's important. And what he's got to say is pretty wonderful. I'll put the link to the webcast underneath this. He's on Blog Talk Radio. He said something during this broadcast that kind of piqued my interest or inspired me to elaborate on. And that is to constantly focus on what it is you want. Now, we know we both heard that all before, and we've both heard, I'm pretty sure you've heard, if you haven't, then I'm going to tell you to do it tonight. Every accomplishment that you have, whether it's small, or whether it's big, whether it's professional, or whether it's personal, or whether it's with your inner relationship, or your relationship with God, keep track of the good things. Give yourself a pat on the back with every opportunity you get. Because when you focus on these things, when you focus on your improvement and your accomplishments, you bring more improvement and more accomplishment to yourself, into your life, to your existence, into your perception, into your experience. You get to become more and more and more. The more you appreciate how far you've come, the further you go. I'm not talking about dwelling in the past or anything like that. You know, we all have our share of that, and I've done pretty good this year about getting over things. I started doing some training, and I really should focus back on this training because I really love it. The healing code, really interesting stuff. And I've been doing the meditation. I've actually been meditating longer than just the videos that I'm putting in the Daily Balance. I'm doing the brain sync, guided and subliminal. I'm feeling kind of like at a tipping point, you know? Like things are changing, things are getting better and bigger, and it's scary. And one thing that I want to suggest to you is that when you feel like you're in that place and you get a little afraid, it's your aha moment. It's what that gentleman on that Blog Talk Radio, Jay or something like that, is saying. It's your aha. He gives an example of when you're motorcycling. I guess it's probably also an example of something that would happen when you're surfing, or you know that feeling of stoked when you know you just missed something, like woo, and you get that feeling of yes, adrenaline rush. It also happens in your life, and when things get a little exciting, things get a little bit hard, you're either going to retreat back into who you used to be, or you're going to move forward and step into yourself. And even if it gives you a headache, or even if it gives you a new wrinkle, like, see that? That's a stress. I mean, whoa, I'm looking at it laughing. Just trust yourself. Have some faith in yourself. You've done a lot of things really, really, really good. And you've done a lot of things that have been vast improvements from previous experience. And just like I'm feeling right now, like I've got to behave and take action differently than I would have in the past. You know, and it's uncomfortable, but it's okay because I'm going to grow. I'm going to grow. It's all part of the growing. And, you know, basically, when you don't think that that someone can learn from what you have to say, then you're not going to say it. And but that doesn't mean you can't learn from it. That doesn't mean you can't take action to make your life better. That doesn't mean you can't draw the line in the sand and say, I'm not going to put up with that. How you react and how you engage in opposition or in problems or any kind of challenge. It's what you do after. It's how you deal with it that gives you your character. You know, so if you've always been like I used to be a big avoider. I just didn't do confrontation. And I'm not a big fan of confrontation, and I won't engage in it unless it's absolutely necessary. But after what Craig taught me a few months ago, and really my whole life has started to change, is when he said, your back's against the wall, you only have one way to go. You just move forward, guys, and pat yourself on the back for the things you have done, and just keep focusing on that, because the more you focus, the more it comes. You are what you think about. So let's just keep improving. I love you. I'm gonna get zen now, because it's time. This is Coach Tara, the Helpful Entrepreneur. If this was inspiring to you, or if this helped you through any kind of particular moment, please share it. You know, comment. You know, let's bond on Facebook. Let's love it, dove it, G+ it, Twitter it, LinkedIn it. Tag Gary Vaynerchuk in it. Maybe he'll like it. Maybe he'll say, "Yo, Tara, you're so cool." I would love that. You know how I am. I like edification. All right. Well, peace, guys. Thank you so much.